Good morning, Dallastown. I'm Sanaya. Happy first day of the new trimester. We have a big show today, which includes college updates, club updates, and a special message from Dr. Wilson. So let's get right into it.
Well, what do you think the score will be?
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Ava.
And I'm Maddie. Today is Tuesday, November 19th, day 5.
And you're watching Wildcat TV live from room 265.
Thank you to all of the students and staff who participated in our JROTC and Fashion Club Spirit Week last week. The classes were neck and neck in the participation points.
The juniors won first place with 35 points. The seniors took second place with 32 points. The sophomore class earned third place with 26 points, and the freshman class earned fourth place.
Continue earning points for your class through your attendance, grades, and CARES behavior. Our next Spirit Week will be hosted by Student Council December 16th to the 20th.
Attention FBLA members. The FBLA meeting that was scheduled for today will be rescheduled to another day before Thanksgiving break due to a conflict.
The following college is coming for a visit to our school.
Wednesday, November 20th at 9 o'clock at Savannah College of Art and Design will be in room 107.
Please sign up in School Links to register the visit.
Attention seniors. Any senior looking to add work transition to their schedule for trimester 2 must do so within the first 3 days of the trimester.
Any students who is a current work transition student and has switched jobs needs to notify Mrs. McCullough immediately. Employment verification will begin shortly into trimester 2.
Now for some more announcements in Kay's Corner.
Thanks, Ava. Attention educators, rising students. We'll be having our next meeting today, November 19th, in Wildcat period. If you would like to attend, please select the activity in flex time. See Ms. Gaynor if you cannot make the meeting to get important info. Seniors, college application deadlines are approaching. Do you need an official transcript to be sent to a college, or do you need a recommendation letter from teacher or counselor? Don't forget to add an application on School Links and link your Common App to School Links so we can send your required documents. Please see your counselor, Mrs. McCullough, or Ms. Doubt for any questions. Good luck. Now here are some trimester 2 announcements from Dr. Wilson.
Good morning, Wildcats, and happy trimester 2. It's Dr. Wilson here to do a quick review of some of our regular building rules to help us kick off trimester 2 in the best way possible. We'll begin with one-way hallways. No matter how annoying they are, on the days that we don't follow them, you see the traffic congestion and recognize that they really are important. So if we take a look at this map, it shows you briefly where the one-way hallways are. The biggest one-way hallway points are in the 200 hallway that cuts us over to the back tech hallway, and then around the 100-300 loop, so that way that as you come from the tech hallway, it gives you enough time to be able to get up through the one-way hallway and down out. There are 2 no loitering signs hanging, one at the cafe where Miss D stands, the other at the start of the one-way hallway where Mr. Jason stands. Both of these give you a reminder this is not a place to stand, but instead a point of those one-ways, that if you just keep walking, you'll get to class faster than by standing and clogging the hallways. Cell phone and earbud rules have been in effect for the past year and a half, and we're seeing a tremendous improvement in your engagement in class. We will continue those rules. Every teacher follows the same rules. There are no cell phones, no earbuds, no smartwatches during instruction. Your teachers will maintain the consequences by giving you a warning. On the second warning, they'll contact home, and on the third violation, you will receive a detention. Teachers may allow you to use your cell phones, listen to music, those sorts of things during self-directed work time, unless you're not able to get your work done and you're being distracted by your phone. You're always allowed to use your cell phones during study hall, in the hallways, and in lunch, but you are not permitted to make phone calls, FaceTimes, things like that. You are just supposed to be utilizing apps when you are using your phone. Dress code items. We don't see, well, I'll say that. We do see different components of dress code that are violated, and you know the big thing of keeping your heads uncovered unless there is a medical or religious reason. Your hair covering should be part of a hair accessory, not a full head covering. If you have a true need for a day to cover your head, you're to see one of us in the office to make sure that it is approved and we can communicate with your teachers. Aside from that, if you read the dress code in the student handbook, we're really looking for you to come dressed and covered in a way that it does not look like you are wearing undergarments and that you are not drawing undue attention to yourself. You don't have vulgar language, weapons, drugs, different kinds of things like that on your clothing, and that you are covered up in a respectful way. Placard zones, the main lobby, Innovation Center, and the courtyards. Those are all in effect during periods 1, 2, 3, and 5. Innovation Center and courtyards are open during period 4 study hall, but the main lobby gets a little bit busy if we're trying to go there both out of study hall and from the cafeteria. Our lunch waves, we started to see a growing pattern, and we're not necessarily sure why. Between A lunch and C lunch, we've started to see a lot of backpacks. Students, you are to go to your classroom and drop off your book bags. The cafeteria, unfortunately, is so full there's not room for book bags, and it prevents any suspicion of students trying to steal while they're going through the lunch line. C lunch, you are not to bring your book bags with you so that you can hang out in the lobby. Instead, you're to return back to your class, pick your book bag up, and then go on to your 5th period class. Additionally, you need to be where you are assigned during lunch. That is either in the cafeteria or in one of those previously mentioned claw zone areas. You're not to be roaming the halls. You're not to be meeting friends. You're just supposed to be eating lunch. We are encouraging that we start a new pattern of exiting the building during the Wildcat period. If you are coming from Wildcat period to leave the building and catch a bus, you are permitted to leave outside of door 40. This is the door at the top of the 400 hallway, so you can avoid all of the congestion in the main lobby and just head straight out door 40 without ever having to come to the lobby. We know some of you have sports practices or ride with a friend out of the student parking lot and you have a need to come to the lobby. But if you would like to avoid all of the congestion of the 200 hallway and of the lobby at the end of the day, please know you are permitted to, and we strongly encourage you to leave outside of door 40. Blankets. As it starts to get cold, we start to see students wanting to bring blankets, cover themselves, cover their book bags, and walk around. Please, we ask that you wear a sweatshirt and not a blanket. Blankets are not to be worn around the building or worn as a distraction and to cover you up in class. Please do bring a sweatshirt and not a blanket. And always find the positive. If you remember back to the first day of school, you each wrote on a fiercely committed poster, what part of Dallastown are you fiercely committed to? Starting a new trimester is a perfect time to revisit that. Finding a positive with your friends, finding a positive with a group, with an activity, with a club, with a sport, with a teacher. All of those things with your academics are a way to find the positive and make Dallastown the best that it can be. So we strongly, strongly encourage you to leave the drama outside of school, work with an adult if you're not able to do that, and truly just make every day better than the last. Thank you for your attention this morning. I greatly appreciate it. I encourage you to find your fiercely committed mark every day and have a wonderful trimester. Thank you.
That's all for today's show, Wildcats.
For more Wildcat content, check out our socials at Wildcat TV.
Have a great day, Dallastown. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for